All right, folks, we are in the 2021 Mazda MX-5 Roadster. You can get 3 models, by the way, on this. You can get the Sport Club and Grand Touring. We're in the Club. What's the Club mean? Well, the Club means you get some racy features that you wouldn't normally find. Oh, by the way, there is one other model. It's the RF, which is a retractable hardtop. Do you see how easy that top went down and it locks in place? It's perfect. Just to raise it, all you do is push that, it pops up, you grab it, boom, you're good to go. The minute you take this latch and flip it, the windows automatically drop for clearance. And then all you do, but the Club is in reference to their MX-5 racing program that they have. If you're a young boy or girl that wants to go Ricky racing, Mazda's got a perfect program for you to get into. We have a local kid, Chris Nunes. He's in the program. In fact, he's #1 in the rookie series. So he has an opportunity to win a lot of money and a race career. Back to the car. BBS wheels, Brembo brakes, 6-speed manual, 2-liter, 4-cylinder, normally aspirated. What does that mean? No turbo, no supercharger. Look how far back that engine sits. And that's done for a reason. That's done to give this car an almost 50-50 balance. Easy to maintain, like we've talked about, but they put the battery in the front on this one. You got your oil, yellow oil dipstick, real easy to get to. If you're a type of person that did like to work on your own car, this is more than doable. You can do this. Pretty basic, and they haven't changed it much other than, you know, upgrades and keeping it emission clean. They did put a hood dampener underneath it, you know, to keep the engine noise down while you're cruising down the road. I didn't seem to have a problem with it. It's got a truss bar across this, which is this guy right here, which keeps the vehicle pretty rigid when you're going into turns. You don't want a whole lot of body flex, especially on a convertible. You don't seem to have that too much on the RF because of that style. But the RF is not what I call a real true Miata convertible, because this is where they started and this is where they're at, and all they keep doing is improving. Great suspension. You got traction control, and you've got all those features, plus you have all the safety features. New for 2021, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. What we have here are applications. What's in applications? Sirius XM Travel Link, Fuel Economy Monitor. Actually, let's take a look and see what Travel Link is. That's kind of cool. See if it's got fuel prices. All right, so that's what's in the area. Arco, Valero. Look at those prices, folks. Aren't you thrilled? Welcome to California. It's a pretty bare bones car. It's got a great sound system in it. Got a little whale tail on the back, you know, and that's all part of the Club design. The trunk is not as large as you would like, but that's not what this car is all about. When this car first came out, I used to call it the Japanese MGB, because that's exactly what it is. They've stayed true to their model. They've stayed true to the design. They've been doing this since the 90s. And I'll tell you, they are just a hoot to drive. One of the things that's kind of surprising, I was able to get 34.9 miles per gallon out of this car, running regular gas, which is really what you're looking for. You know, a great little economy car, easy to park, doesn't take up a whole lot of room, get it in multiple colors, built-in roll bars right behind the seats. Excuse my hat, but if you're going to go cruising in a convertible, you gotta have a hat. But these are actual functional roll bars in the event you drive beyond your talent and get yourself upside down. This little windscreen doesn't look like a big deal, but let me tell you what, when you're cruising with the top down, this really does a lot of diffusing, and it makes conversations and listening to the radio real well. Heated seats, which is what you would want in a you know, a little convertible like this. Bose sound system. You got speakers in the headrests right here so that you can listen to your radio while you're cruising down the road. Really nice, tight steering, couple of cup holders, if so inclined. You do have some little storage space in here. It's not a ton, and it's lockable. You can put your cell phone, your camera, or maybe your wallet in here. Got a lock, so that's pretty cool. One other thing about the Mazda MX-5 is there is a little bit of storage. If you needed to put something in here, and it goes back quite a ways. It's kind of a soft walled compartment, and there's one behind the driver's seat as well. And then of course you can lay things down in behind the seat, and then when you recline it, then you roll your seat back. And by the way, did I mention these are Recaro seats? Actually, I think there is, yeah. So, maybe change, maybe car keys, things like that. So it's pretty basic. They don't even really have anything in the doors for storage. So, and you just got to know what you're getting when you buy this car. You've got the Sport, which is the less expensive one. Same engine, same transmission, nothing different there. 26,830. The Club, which is this one, the base is 3290, and then the Grand Touring is 31,770. You could take this thing out and autocross it if we had a place to do it here in town. It's just a fun little car. Real high revving. A lot of low end torque. It's just a fun car to drive. I mean, especially if you're going to be going up into the hills, or if you're doing even in town. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's got a pretty raked windshield on it, if you'll notice, but that does a couple of things: aerodynamics, and keeps from getting rock chips. The more upright that windshield is, the more chance you have of that. Power door locks. Again, a lot of people say, how hard is it to get in and out of? Well, look how wide that door opens up. If you can't get in with that door, then I don't know what you can do. I can show you the trunk. The only way I've found to open it is with the key fob. Just push on this, boom. I've got some gear in here, but like I said, you won't get golf clubs in there, but you can get a soft bag, you can get probably a cooler, like if you're gonna go to the racetrack or what have you. So that's really just about all there is to it when it comes to this little, and it is the Mazda MX-5 Club. So check it out at your local dealer, take one for a spin. You can lease them pretty inexpensively. It's just a fun car to drive. And like I've always said, if you're not smiling when you're driving, then get out of it and get into something that puts a smile on your face. And if this doesn't do it, nothing will. You never know what we're gonna come up with next. And do me a favor, while you're on Cruisin, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell as many friends as you can. And keep your eyes open, because we'll be cruising down the road.
Our time is here.